how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm good. So great to have you here. This is
Thank you.
Cole Waldrep. He's a singer-songwriter from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Um, my first question is do you have a dream tour lineup? Or, like people you'd want to play with?
Is it just like one person that like I'm like opening? Who's opening? Oh, I'm playing a show
Can be
with.
like opening and then like another person you're opening it with and then like headlining. Or you could be the headliner, like whatever you want.
Okay. Yeah, I think Joni Mitchell, somebody like Dominic Fike. I would love to like be on a tour with like somebody like them.
Mhm.
That would be really dope. Very like two people that like I have listened to a lot like throughout my whole songwriting or just like childhood in general. My mom would always have like a lot of like country or like folk like CDs and like little TV stand we had, and Joni Mitchell was one of them. And yeah, I definitely would say that them too.
That's cool.
Definitely.
What about Michael Jackson?
Dude, yeah, that would be insane. Um, I feel yeah, shoot. How'd you know I liked Michael Jackson? What the fuck?
Well, um, I don't know. Everybody
Yeah,
wants to
no.
know. Everyone wants to know Cole, so
Okay, yeah, I guess yeah. Fucking Nardwar. Michael Jackson, I know, that'd be amazing. I feel like, Michael Jackson's definitely like my favorite artist of all time. I would like my mom like showed me him, and I have like a bunch of vinyls and had a lot of CDs from him growing up, a lot of Motown stuff in general, but um always looked up to him. Still like a lot of the stuff I make now, like I do kind of think a little bit about his like writing a little bit, and especially like the newer stuff like making now, like more in tune with that type of sound and style. And I have a lot of respect for him in general, but I do not think I'd ever want to open up on tour for him, mainly because like I feel like that'd be almost disrespectful, like opening up for somebody like him.
oh my
Like
God,
he's so
he needs
good.
an opener. He would need an opener.
Yeah, it would not be me. Get Chapel Roan or somebody, motherfucker. Are you kidding me? Somebody else.
Wow.
Fucking hell, not me. But no, that
He-
would be a dream. But that'd be amazing. But no, no, yeah, that would be amazing. But
Nice.
yeah.
All right. Well, now we know that. Um,
Hmm.
let's see. What else should we talk about? Yeah, so we talked about your inspirations.
Yeah.
I want to know more about like your background, your musical background specifically. Um, so I know that you started doing music in middle school. Like some friends were doing producing music, and
Hmm.
that's how you started. Is that
Uh
true?
huh.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Um, and like what instruments do you play?
Um, I mean, I can play guitar. A little bit of bass and piano. I first started like writing music on piano. I was little. Um, not like insanely good at any three, but like enough to like make a song. Um, but yeah, no, that's like the main three, honestly. Definitely like have been like the most helpful trying to like build and structure everything that I write.
Do
But
you
yeah.
also play the guitar? Did you say that?
Yes, yeah, 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 yeah.
What was like the first guitar you got, if you have multiple?
Oh, first guitar that I got, my my mom got it to me. It was just like little guitar, really like almost like ukulele-esque. And yeah, I was maybe like second grade. And yeah, it was like this little like shitty beater like Toys R Us guitar. And but I mean I loved it to death. And my yeah, very little like star guitar that I got. I don't know what the brand is. I don't know what it was, but it was just like pretty much like a standard, like your average 9-year-old guitar. But
So
yeah,
acoustic or electric?
acoustic, yeah. It's a little acoustic guitar.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Um, I just recently got a guitar.
Yeah?
That's why I asked. There was a music store like across from the Dunkin' that I went to, that I just walked to, and I was
Mhm.
like, wait, I should just like go there and see what they have. And I and then I tried a bunch of them. I knew what I wanted, which is crazy. Um, and I was like, I don't want something like, I don't know, like heavy or whatever. And yeah. So eventually we found it. And then I literally wrote a song.
Oh,
Like,
hell yeah.
I don't know how it came. It was so weird. Like they put me in the little like, I don't know, room that you play in. And yeah, I wrote it's a 5 minute song and it's like crazy.
Mm.
Um, I don't know if you've like ever written a song and you're like, I hate this song because it's like too true or like real. I don't know. Because that's how I feel about it. I'm like, there's
Definitely.
potential, but I'm like, I didn't realize this was gonna come out of me, and
Mm.
I'm surprised it did.
Yeah. Definitely I can like relate to that for sure.
Yeah.
100%. I feel like a lot of songs that like is a lot of songwriters, like people that are just writing, make um the ones that like a lot of people don't like are the ones that like kind of like are too true. Like, I mean, and that's like a big reason why people don't want to release them. You know,
Mm.
it's very vulnerable, but also like I feel like a lot of people do end up releasing them like later on, fine tuning and stuff, and like getting it all together. But yeah,
Like they're like just like the unreleased songs that never come out. But then like the real fans are like, I know this song. I have it on YouTube.
dude, I'm waiting for Harry Styles to release Olivia.
Olivia, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Actually, the other one I like is Medicine. Isn't that one? And
Bro,
you should look
I
it up.
think it's Olivia the one I was talking about Harry Styles, but fucking oh no, not Olivia, Anna.
Anna? I don't know
Anna.
that one.
Or
No.
I might be a fake fan. There's one on YouTube that I really fucking like from his.
Maybe.
Medicine, no. Dude, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, let's talk about your EP now, because that just came out.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's Glimpse of Heaven, 2007. So this is crazy. So I would just describe it, if you mind me sharing. Um,
Mm-hmm.
raw, gut-wrenching, and relatable is how I would describe it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so like we have like some stuff to unpack. I don't even know. It's just
Mm-hmm.
really good. Um,
Thank you. Appreciate
so
it.
when I said that, I meant that like in a really good way. Just so
Yeah.
you know. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. The ones that really stand out for me is younger, like literally all of them, but Younger Than Me, Going Home, Carrie. And I really love the production, especially Younger Than Me, because you have like all your like closest friends on it, which I thought is super cool. Um,
Yeah.
and I just wonder, like, how did that come to be? Like, did you know you wanted that when you started the song, or like, whose idea was that?
Oh hell no. I had no idea that song was gonna be the way it was. Um so I made most of the EP with my friend Connor. And 4 out of the 5 songs he produced and I worked on it with him. And originally like I was gonna take a lot more time on it, and there was like 8 songs originally on it, and then there was 5, and then like a lot of stuff happened in my life to where like I rethought a lot of the EP, and I kind of wanted to do some different things like with the production or working with people, and I worked with Younger Than Me with my friend Keller. I did not know, never met him or anything, and Jane actually introduced me. It's Jane's producer Keller, and we talked about it a lot. And it was the first song that I ever wrote by myself, like on guitar, played on guitar, everything. And yeah, I mean, we had no idea like that was kind of gonna be the sound, but I took like a lot of inspiration from like Pirate Radio by Gene Dawson. That was a big inspo on that song. Radiator by Saturn. I like those type of bands, and um, yeah, we had no idea it was going to be that way. I mean, it's amazing like living in Nashville and being around a bunch of people that are very talented, but also are very genuine, more so than not, you know. And we it would be like a for the past like 2 weeks when we were working on that because that was the first song that we worked on together ever. And it was me and Keller, and then like we got our friend JoJo to do some pedal steel, and then Ginge, the greatest fiddle player I know. She's amazing. She's awesome. Very sweet too. She's wholeheartedly an amazing person. She came in, and then my friend Aaron did drums, and then good friend Jack Landis did bass, and um, friend Billy did all the electrics on it. And yeah, it was just a really cool time, I guess. It was really fun actually like being able to like work on that song and not actually think about working on the song. It was just all of us kind of just like going back and forth and like pitching ideas.
Of where we were talking about Younger Than Me, and the production behind it and kind of just like how it came to be what it
Mm,
is. Because I love how it's just like pretty like not really chill like just like I don't know how to describe it in the
mm,
beginning. And then
mm.
you got like the instrumental part, like near the end, it's like dun, 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 dun. Like it's just really cool. It's really cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's something that I would like love to see that live because I
Mm,
think that'd be so fun.
mm.
But so are you playing guitar in that or is it someone else?
Yeah, I'm playing the acoustic guitars in that.
Oh, cool. So do
So
you only play acoustic, like live set?
I have never like played. I have an electric guitar, but that is like currently like not broken, but I need to like fix some stuff on it. I have like a Mexican like buttercream Strat. Um, and yeah, I've just never gotten like the chance to play it. I feel like I've like been more comfortable like playing on acoustic, finger picking, and doing all that. I do. I love a beater acoustic more than probably like any nice guitar, honestly. So yeah.
Cool. Something else I have like actual notes for going
Mhm.
home.
Okay.
That's just such a cool song, and I definitely relate to it because like it's hard, like going home like from college and stuff. Um,
Mhm.
and I wonder like what age were you when you wrote this one?
I was I just turned 20. Um, this is like last year. Actually, I wrote some of it when I was it was like first year like living alone. Like I feel like whenever I write, I'll write just lyrics on just like a notepad and then come back to it. But I wrote this one with one of my friends, Olivia Montgomery, and I was in this house I was living in, this like dirty ass fucking rat shit house I was living in with like these other like dudes, and me and Olivia were writing a lot together, and yeah, I just had some stuff from that, and um, we made that song, and it's definitely like every song that honestly means a lot to me. I probably could not pick one song on that EP that means more to me than the other, but that one definitely like at the time was like the most like I guess like vulnerable song that I wrote, and has a lot of meaning because I think everybody has a hard time going home, especially like if your family life isn't like the most insane going back home to, you know. But yeah, wrote that when I was like 20.
Cool, yeah. Um, yeah, I love this line, burning up, burning down this whole family tree. It's not like these roots ever needed me. And then you talking about your grandfather. I was like, wow, that's like pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Like good lines.
yeah.
Yeah. And then like the chorus is like I'm sorry if it's like awkward me reading it. I know it's like
No, no, you're fine. You're
yeah.
good.
And I found myself naked in my clothes and I'm down with something God only knows and it can't be held by you. It's like, wow, that's like That's just like that's crazy. It's really good. And like when you said like it's
Thank
your
you.
most vulnerable, like yeah, that's so like vulnerable to say to like put in a song, but it's relatable.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Mm.
I think people should like that. And then
Yeah.
the outro is funny to me. Not funny, I don't know. The other one was funnier, Carrie, when it's like you as a kid, I think.
Yeah.
At the one, you're like, what do you say? You're like, stop. Everybody stop.
Everybody's shoot, I don't remember what I said. Uh
I don't even know, but
Everybody
oh,
please be
everyone, please
quiet or
be
something
quiet.
like that.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my God. No, yeah. I think I recorded that on like my dad's like phone when I was like in preschool.
Oh
And
my
everybody was talking and I was trying to like record I know this vividly. I was trying to record a video of me trying to like do a cartwheel, and it was like a tutorial about doing a cartwheel, and everyone was talking, and I was, everybody please be quiet, okay.
You had very important like business to do, and they were just yapping.
No, yeah.
That's
People
crazy.
don't kids don't understand.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Did you do
No,
any
man.
sports growing up?
Do any what you said?
Like sports growing up?
I did boxing in high school, and I did like a lot of martial arts in elementary and middle school. That's about it. I never did like anything like football or like soccer or baseball. Um, we were kind of like never like allowed to as kids because my mom, bless her heart, she never like wanted us to get like hurt.
Mm-hmm.
She was
But
like,
like,
cause like I mean like dude like what do you
yeah,
say?
but
Sorry.
like boxing, you can get really hurt in that. But I guess you were.
But like, the difference is that like she never knew I did boxing whenever I was in high school because it's a lot easier to hide that. I mean, like when you have a car, this is like we're talking like middle school or like somebody like it was like I mean, dude, I was like fucking flat Stanley soaking wet, dude. Like in middle school, elementary school, like if somebody hit me, boom, boom, like that would be like literally like a paperclip bending, like.
Oh my God.
So I mean, she knew what she was talking about, but I mean, we never were able to like do anything like that because like my mom was very like you're gonna get injured, you're gonna get hurt. But at the same time, I've never like broken a bone or like anything like that because of that. So I guess hey, that's cool. Thank you, mom. I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, boxing, martial arts, like karate and stuff is a lot of stuff I did. Oh, Caroline just came in.
Hey.
Like Caroline, you want to say hi at interview?
Hey.
Uh,
Nice to meet
Sorry.
you.
Okay. All right. Bye bye.
Yeah, so yeah, the question I had was about the outro in Going Home.
Yeah.
Talked a bit about that. You're saying like you should get it, someone's saying like you should get it checked out and then it's 1600. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You're talking
Okay.
about
So
emails too.
Connor. Okay. Well, Connor and me when we were recording that, Connor and me were like, yeah, it'd be like really dope if like we had like some like for the outro over like this like the instrumental like if we had like a random clip of us talking, and while we were talking about it, uh, Connor's like, yeah, that'd be cool, and Connor hit record on the software that we were recording on. I had no idea. And we were just talking about it. And Connor was like, yeah, I have a lot of emails. And I was like, that's crazy. Like, don't care. But Connor was like, yeah, I have like 11. But Connor was like, yeah, oh, man, it says 16,000. And I'm like, you should get that checked out.
Oh, oh, so not $16,000, but 16,000 e email.
Emails.
Okay, I was like, what the heck?
No, 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 no.
Okay. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, too many
Yeah.
emails. Like a
Mm.
school account or personal or like professional account.
I guess this is a regular account I feel like I don't necessarily know about this with him, but I mean, like, as long as I've known Connor, like, Connor does not look at his texts like at all until like it's like the day after. But granted, like, I can't talk at all. I have like 500 like messages on my text thing because like I'll just look at something and be like, I'll look at something and not open it, but read it
Yeah.
and be like, oh, that's sweet, or oh, that's sick. Never open it and forget about it.
Yeah. Where did you get the name Glimpse of Heaven 2007? Where did that come from?
So me and my best friend Cleo, he does all my like video and like photo stuff right now, and he's really talented. Um, we're in a Goodwill. We're at the bins, and I, me and him were looking through like because like at the bins like we have like in Nashville at least like there's like the little big baskets of stuff you can look through, and there was this hat that said "Glimpse of Heaven 2007" church camp, and it was just like some like small hat, which I'm really pissed at that I can't wear because that hat was sick.
Hmm.
As much as I hate like the whole, I'm gonna try to remain PC a little bit, but I mean like it was sick. It was a sick hat, but and like I remember like looking at it and I was like, oh, this is cool, and Cliff was like, oh, that's a cool name, and I was like, that'd be a really cool name for like a project, and Cleo was like, yeah, I would, and I was like, I'm gonna keep that, so I bought the hat. And a lot of the project does, honestly, and a lot of like the stuff I'm making now, I really do feel like I kind of like know like exactly like, who I am and like what I'm doing now, especially after this, and like trying to like engage and like be my own person. But I had a had like a lot of like time to think about what the project was and what it meant to me, and a lot of it does, deal with a lot of the stuff I did grow up with when it comes to like church and Uh, that hat was a church camp, and it was in the same area as where my church camp was at when I was little. And I grew up with a very religious family, and like my grandfather was an elder, my nana was like the mother of the church, and um, mom's a preschool teacher, my preschool teacher too, and my dad was a youth deacon. Uh, which is like, I mean, like, you know, awesome, like a family being like connected and everything. Um, but a lot of that EP is just kind of like what I kind of went through with all that. And, I mean, I'm obviously, like my beliefs and stuff from that EP are kind of like, well, no, like I'm not a Christian. I don't believe in that specific like genre of spirituality. But not to say that it hasn't like helped me and I haven't like learned a lot through that. But definitely that is kind of where all of that stemmed from, where that name came from, the meaning of all that. But yeah, if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
All right, cool. Down.
Yeah, it's cool to it's interesting that it kind of came from something you thrifted. That's pretty
Hey,
cool. Yeah.
hashtag Nashville Indie, I guess.
What store was it? Because I've been to a few of them.
It was the Goodwill outlet in Berry Hill.
I have no idea. I probably went there once.
Maybe, honestly. It's
Yeah.
it's I everything I'm wearing right now is from there.
Cool.
Um, but most of the clothes I get, I mean, you can only make so much money from like a serving job down here to like get clothes. So you kind of
Yeah.
there and then hope for
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah. Is that what you do you have a serving job right now?
Yeah. Um, I'm a server at this place called Pharmacy Burger
Oh,
and
I've heard of that.
Beer Garden.
Uh,
It's a cool place. I guess it's just work at the end of the day.
yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, serving
Um,
job there.
Birmingham. I never. I've done like I worked at Moe's Southwest Grill.
Dog, dude, I fucks with Moe's, dude.
It's
I
so good.
love
It's like
Moe's.
way
I
better
love
than
Moe's.
Chipotle. Is there one still in Nashville? Because
Yes,
some have
yes, it's right
closed.
beside Green Hills,
Man, that's crazy. It's so
dude.
sad. Like they've like the one I was working at closed during COVID, which is like understandable. But they sold it for this other place now. It's called Baja's, I think. And
Baja Burrito.
yeah, I feel like that's a chain. I know it's in Nashville. Like I talked to Jane about this.
Baja Burrito. Okay, well, like Baja Burrito is good. It's really good. It's also like cheap, so like that's
Yeah.
awesome. But like I feel like every day, whenever like Jane more so, but like I'll walk down. It's like, hey, do we want to get something to eat? And, like, cause like we'll all like get the few times like, cause we never see each other in this house. I feel like, cause everyone's doing all their own thing.
Mhm.
So like I'll every time that we're like, oh, we're gonna like go out. It's like, hey, let's go out. I'll get some eat. Cause I'd never go out to get stuff to eat, but when I do, like, it'll be like with Caroline or Jane, or if like Jane comes back and I'm like, hey, what'd you do today? It's like, oh, I went out to eat, blah blah all this stuff. I'm like, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Baja fucking burrito. Every fucking time, bro. Everyone down here. Well, it's like it's great, but like I'm kind of like I mean, Moss Tacos down in Nashville is so much better. It's so much fucking better. On like I could go on an unhinged rant about being like Baja's great, right? But at the end of the day, fuck Baja. At the end of the day, Moss Tacos is so much better. It is so much fucking better. It's cheaper. It's great. It is locally owned. It is
Oh,
fucking
cool.
amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't, I feel like I know someone that used to work there. Her name is, she does pop music, Kenzie Kate. I feel
oh
like
my
she used to
god,
work
yeah.
there. Is that true? I have no idea, but I feel like I
I
saw that.
I have no idea. I've talked to Kenzie a couple times. Very nice person. Um, and she's doing her thing right now.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I never knew she knew worked down there or not. I have met her like a couple times. I remember she did this like lawn performance at Belmont, and I never went to Belmont. I don't even know why I was there.
Wait, you never went to Belmont ever?
I never went to Belmont.
Oh, wait, yeah, that's
No,
crazy.
I never went.
I didn't make that
Um,
connection.
what do you say?
You definitely told me that, but I was like, I thought you had transferred.
No, I never. I mean, I never went to Belmont. Like I'm online right now. Um, but I never really went to Belmont. Just been kind of online and just ready to graduate out of that. Hopefully, never have to use that degree. Don't plan on it. But um, yeah, I never went to Belmont. I hung around a lot of people at Belmont. I literally, whenever, because when I moved out of MTSU, I was like homeless for 3 months, and I lived out of my car. And then after that, I got an apartment pretty soon after. But I mooched off of Belmont, like the Commons houses. I would
Yeah.
mooch off of those houses so much. I would stay with Connor and all them. Dude, I literally had my own food in that fridge, had my blankets, my bags, everything. I did not live there. I had no business being there. Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow.
But yeah,
But you were homeschooled.
I was homeschooled all high school, and I went to public school all the rest before that. But I went to public school, then I was homeschooled. Mainly just like I wanted to go to Nashville a lot more. I wanted to go other places and work on everything I wanted to work on, and kind of just I kind of got annoyed at school in general because I didn't feel like I had a lot of time to do like the stuff I wanted to do outside of it based on like the schooling I was like it was still, I mean, where I went to was like a really good school, really good public school. But I felt like, because like I took honors and stuff like that in homeschool, and like public school, like it was just a lot. So I felt like being able to like be at home, do everything there, it gave me a lot more time to like focus on like, all right, how am I going to get to Nashville? How am I going to do this and that? Like how, when am I going to have time to make music? You know, because when you're homeschooled and everybody else is, because Connor and all them, we lived in the same area, so they were still in school, like actual school, but it was like a, you know, I was available all the time. Because whenever like I'm available all the time or somebody's available all the time, and one person is the only person that's busy with other stuff, you know, you can make it work, you know. So that was like the biggest thing with homeschool. That was great. But yeah, I was homeschooled, never talked to anybody that was homeschooled in my homeschool because we had co-ops there. Never went to any of those. I ain't gonna lie, those motherfuckers were weird as fuck. They were so weird. Oh my fucking god. I felt like I was talking to fucking Stuart Little or some shit every time that I fucking talked to one of those dudes or anybody. Everybody seemed like they'd been locked in a closet for fucking 12 years.
But they were homeschooled longer than you, were they? Yeah, I mean,
Which like all homeschoolers, I mean like that's not like saying like this is where the PR training comes in. That's not where we're saying like all homeschoolers are the same. That is not the case at all. But it was just the fact of like the place I went to, it was so everybody's like mom or dad worked at like the church that like was around the homeschool, and they were very like put together, and like and that isn't a bad thing at all, but it's as bad as say it's a bad thing if you're weird, but um yeah, I just didn't really do a lot of stuff involving like the co-ops and stuff, but it was homeschool was fine, it was great, but
on your cover of your
yeah.
CD, there's a dog in the
Hmm.
room. Who is this dog?
The dog, oh man. The dog is so my friend Joe Gentleman, really good songwriter, really good person. I've known him for about a year. We met at the place I work at, actually, pharmacy. We both worked together. And we had a we had a writing session, a lot of the new stuff we're working on right now. He's been like a great help. Um, but he got this dog and his name's Bugs. Really
Oh.
cute dog, like a little puppy. And he's big, bigger now than what he was in the cover art. But it was his dog, and I had this vision for like the cover art. We did this in front of like a Church of Christ church, which is like the church I was raised in. Um, but I was like, hey, can we use your dog or can we use Bugs for a photo? And obviously he was like, I mean, Joe is like one of the most like go with the flow, like cool, chill, like most like nonchalant like people like I've met when it comes to stuff like that. So he was like, yeah, sure, cool, awesome. He can like get out of the house and run around a bit, so he doesn't have to keep me up at like 3 a.m. You know. So yeah, he was perfect. He was a really good, charismatic little puppy for that photo. It took like 10 minutes to get the shot, and it was perfect because he looked at the camera most of the time. His little tongue out. It was really cute. But yeah, Bugs is a legend. Bugs is really cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any pets yourself?
Not right now. Obviously, not in this house, but we had we me my parents have two dogs. We've always grown up with dogs. We have like a boxer. His name's Chewy. He's the stupidest dog that I know, but he's like it's like stupid in an endearing way. He'll like run into chairs and stuff and just like be okay, I guess. And then I have like my dog. Um we got for me. His name's Casper. He's like a little dachshund. He's like a golden dachshund. Um mean, mean little dude. Um uh he will snap at anybody, honestly. Um, but he a little short dude. He's had his back broken like twice, but he's still pushing. He's like 15. So, but that's like my childhood dog. So yeah,
Cool.
we have him.
Nice.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm kind of wrapping up. Oh, I
yeah.
have another thing. So this person, Hilton, commented.
Hilton. Okay.
Okay, he says this. He said something nice about your EP, and he said you're about to take off. Do you know this guy?
Hilton.
I think that's Hilton all caps.
Oh, that's Joe, bro.
Oh. It's some like random person. I don't know.
No, that is Joe. That is Joe.
That's so sweet.
Joe Gentleman. No, he's my dog, man. I love him. He's somebody I look up to a lot when it comes like the way he's doing stuff, and he's obviously like a lot older than me. He's like 42 years old. Um, Not actually. I'm fucking with him. He's like 26. But um, he
Damn.
yeah, no, hey man. He's been like a really good help for everything. He's been nothing but supportive and has honestly like helped me with a lot of like opportunities and stuff, and I'm really grateful for him. So he's been a very good like supporter.
Nice. And do you have any like upcoming shows or shows you've done recently that like you want to talk about?
We have a lot of shows for them this year because I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we have done. We have another EP done, um, that I'm really happy with, but it will not be out for a long time. Um, but we're planning on playing a lot of shows at the end of this year. We have a show in Chattanooga, and then we're planning on having a show in Chicago right after, and trying to get a lot more done. I just want to play at the end of the day, honestly.
Yeah.
But trying to play a lot of shows, and we have one with Northeaster Freeze. Uh, Shout out Freeze. Um, but yeah, I'm really excited for that. It's like the first hometown show I've ever done, and it's gonna be cool. Playing other shows, getting a manager is sick. We just got one, so I'm hoping that'll be amazing. She's sweet. Her name's Allie. She's awesome. So very excited.